welcome back to my first ever playthrough of Honkai Star Rail. This is episode 39, and you can call me Elle or Lessels, and today we've got some fun stuff in store. We're going to be doing Yukong, the Yukong and... I always call her the Yukong, but Yukong and Welt's companion mission. Oh, look at that. You find new things every day. I'm going to be doing their companion mission today. I already started it, kind of. I will show you that clip now as we go to Stargazer Navalia to start this mission. Just to start out, we might end up doing another mission in this episode too. If this mission isn't too long, I honestly have no idea how long this one is, so we'll see. If this one isn't very long, I might end up doing this as well. If not, well, you'll know. You'll know if I've done it or not. Okay, now to Stargazer Navalia. Oh. Oh. Shikui. Lessels, you don't happen to be at Stargazer Navalia right now, are you? Yes, I am. I just happen to be handling some stuff around here. That's great. I saw on Cycrane's system that you were nearby. There's an important task I need your help with. It's really urgent. The Exalting Sanctum Sky Dome malfunctioned half a dual hour ago. It has probably caused by the unusual... Okay, let me read, Queen. Okay. It was probably caused by the unusual yin-yang phenomena from Ambrosial Arbor's new growth. The technical details are complicated, so I won't elaborate. In short, one district has a serious problem and it's about to explode. The entire Law Fu has yet to fully recover from all the chaos, and there's no one available to handle this emergency. Fortunately, there is an office worker in the Skyfaring Commission who jumped on a starskiff and flew to the Sky Dome to carry out an emergency fix. But that starskiff also broke down during the rescue, probably due to the yin-yang phenomena again, and lost contact over Stargazer Navalia. It may have been forced to land or even crashed. I've already informed the Cloud Knights to send in reinforcements ASAP, but 1 second can mean the difference between life and death for this kind of thing. Can you folks please go take a look first? You folks. Is there anyone else here? Yes, Mr. Yang is also nearby. Okay, great. I've also contacted him. Anyway, try to find a vantage point in Stargazer Navalia and use a Cycrane to locate the starskiff. I'm counting on you folks. Also, this office worker is a bit special. I implore you both to do everything in your power to save her life. Special? Perhaps the Yukong? Perhaps Yukong? I can only assume that because of whose mission this is, that the important person in the starskiff must be Yukong, which we haven't seen in a while, so that's exciting. And then I think I just saw Welt over there too. Ah, yep, he made it. Oh, let me just get this guy, because you're annoying me.
Stream 4. Gleam of old blades.
Hey Welt, hey Cycrane. Oh, let me get this too. Hey buddies.
Looks like there's smoke rising in the distance.
Where is it?
Miss Shikui sent us a Cycrane.
Shikui.
See if you can get an aerial visual. This is an emergency.
Okay.
We need to find where the starskiff crashed as soon as possible.
Yes, indeed. Okay. Connect the Cycrane. Connecting to signal. Whoa, I get to be the Cycrane? That's actually pretty fun. I like that. After interacting with the roost or the Cycrane itself, you can start remotely control. That is so fun. Oh my god, that is literally so fun. Cycranes can fly, allowing them to reach areas that are inaccessible to characters. Characters will remain at their original position, oh, there I am, while a Cycrane is being remotely controlled. While in control of the Cycrane, you have the option to either ascend or descend as desired. Cycranes can be used in different scenarios to accomplish various tasks. Whoa, is that the ocean? This must be near, what do you call it, the Alchemy Commission? Cool. Whoa, look at that! That's so cool. I know we're here to check out, you know, like a serious crash or whatever, but oh, this is fun. Wait, okay, so I go up like this. Ooh, just how high can I go? Oh, that's, oh, there you go. Flew too close to the sun, I see. What's the lowest I can go? You know, I have to test out these things. It's crucial, honestly. And that's the limit, okay. And then, so then I move around like normal. And I'm guessing the bad guys don't affect me because I'm just a little guy, right? Yeah. Oh. Did I scare him? When encountering enemies, the second rule. Okay. So I still have to avoid my enemies. The hand system has automatically taken over the remote control to the safe zone. Yes, I see. So I still have to be careful for enemies. Anyway, so this is the thing. So I need to take a picture of it.
We found it. Looks like the pilot isn't inside. If they escaped before it came down, they should still be nearby.
Yeah, okay. So I need to go find them. Let's see. This area is kind of suspicious, but... Oh! No, I was right to be suspicious. Okay. I think we found him. Who's this? Cycrane is returning.
There. That must be who Miss Shikue asked us to save. We need to hurry.
So it's not
Those
Yukong.
abominations have trapped her.
Okay.
Be careful.
So now we have to head over there ourselves. How do I get there again? What's the fastest way? There's probably a teleport nearby. Oh, yeah. Right? Yeah, I think this would be the fastest way there. Or no, because this is underneath that bridge, I think. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I was right. Hello.
Hey, get out of here! It's too dangerous! Go get someone from the Skyfaring Commission. Tell them Qingni is in trouble.
We were actually sent by them. It's okay, we're pretty tough. They're only abominations, we got this. It's okay, we're pretty tough.
Don't worry, Miss Qingni. We've been in worse danger.
Qingni. Yeah, well, let's get them. Hey. Whoa.
Again.
Back off. Okay. Yeah, I'm still trying to build up my,
Free will, or was it fate?
what's his name? Oh my god, what's the character's name? He's the little cutie patootie we just got.
Still waters of oblivion.
What the heck's his name? Oh my god, I actually feel bad. I don't remember his name. But anyway, I'm trying to build that character still, so that's why he's not on the team yet. But, you know, we're working on it. Hopefully by next week, maybe I'll be able to have him. Y'all aren't dead yet?
There are too many monsters. Let's hold out for a little longer. The Cloud Knights should be here soon.
Okay. So another fight then? Oh.
Just run! These monsters can't get up here anytime soon.
No, it's okay.
No can do, Miss Qingni.
Yeah.
We're not abandoning you.
Look at us. We gotta protect you or something. We won't leave you here. We're so heroic.
You two have held out long enough. Help is at hand.
Yukong's here. Yukong's here. Wow. Wow. Yay. Yes. Oh, she looks so scared. Poor thing.
Cloud Knight, formation. Prepare to engage.
Oh my god. Leader. Is she gonna... Are we...
Hold on, Qingni. We're coming to get you.
Yeah, they're coming to get you.
We're just having fun.
Okay. Let's do this. And then, this.
What are you waiting for? To betray my customers? I charge extra.
He charges extra. And you... Bam.
Another journey begins.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
We gotta get them and save Qingni.
I weep for the departed.
Although, now that Yukong's here, I think we're all good, right? We got him. We can't let her down, obviously. That would hurt so much, actually. Can you imagine just getting whacked in the head with one of these? Oh my god. No, thanks. I'm good.
Ready
this.
for another?
And then you blast them.
Still waters of oblivion.
I don't know. Let's do this. You just do that, Bailu. Whoa. I don't think have I seen one of those ones before?
Ouch. Again.
Whoa. Yeah, I don't know if I've seen one of these guys. The shadow ones. Illusion formed by a wooden lupus. Oh. Those are you? Yeah. Okay. Like, because we fought in the wooden ones before, but I don't think I've ever had one summon one of those before. At least not that I remember. Let's do this.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Good old counterattack, real quick. Hey.
Free will, or was it fate?
Who knows? Alright, let's do this.
Destined for oblivion.
Yay! Okay. We saved you, Qingni. After cleansing the area of the abomination, the Cloud Knights rescued the trapped girl. Hooray!
I didn't know the Helm Master of the Skyfaring Commission dealt with situations like this in person.
And I was just thinking when I first saw her, I was like, oh my god, this is the first time we're ever seeing her outside of the, like, Skyfaring Commission building.
Indeed. I should be reviewing files in the Palace of Astrum. However, Qingni decided to put herself in danger and trouble our esteemed guests with her safety. As her mother, I couldn't sit idly by.
That's your daughter? Oh, no wonder you came here directly. I mean, that would do it. That would do it. You do what you do for your family. So that's why.
Qingni, have you thanked your benefactors yet?
Thank you, benefactors.
No, it's okay, Qingni. We would have done it for anyone. It's fine.
No need, Miss Qingni.
Yeah.
It was nothing.
As easy as taking out the trash. No, that seems rude. It was all thanks to Madame Yukong's timely appearance.
You flatter me. This is a Skyfaring Commission affair, yet the two of you had to put yourselves in harm's way. I am ashamed.
It's all right, no problem.
It was because of both of you that Qingni escaped unscathed. Words cannot express my gratitude. In fact, by way of thanks, I'd like to invite you to the Palace of Astrum for tea.
Really?
It is about time we knew each other better.
I'm happy with that.
The feeling is mutual, Lady Yukong.
Yes.
We would be honored.
Honored indeed.
Then, for now, I will excuse myself. Qingni's irresponsible actions caused much trouble for the two of you. Allow me to apologize once again on her behalf.
It's all right, thank you.
You always do this, Mother. Scold me before figuring out what actually happened.
Take it easy on your daughter, Yukong.
It was a dire situation. I was the only one who could...
You promised me, Qingni. We shall discuss this when we return.
Yeah.
Please excuse us, benefactors. I look forward to our meeting.
Me as well. Okay.
I didn't know Yukong had that side to her.
Yeah, I didn't really... The warlike side or the scary mom side? I mean, what's the difference?
You have a unique way of putting things.
Oh, yeah.
But you're not wrong. Appearances seemingly tell us little about the lives of the Xianzhou's leaders, no matter how long those lives may have been. Yukong's inner worries and concerns came to the surface in the presence of her daughter. Only then was it clear that she, too, is somebody's mother.
Yeah. I feel like you relate to this a lot, Mr. Yang. Oh, I wonder if we're gonna get... If we're gonna hear any more about his past, like from Honkai Impact games. Which I don't know anything about his past. Someone sent me a video, like it was like a... like lore about like Welt or like Welt's story leading up to Honkai Star Rail. Someone sent me a video or something like that, which I do plan on watching, but I haven't gotten to it yet, so I don't really know what Welt's backstory is yet.
Yes. After all, I know what it's like to worry over a kid's homework and whether their lunch is healthy enough. But there's something I don't understand. Yes, Qingni piloted a star skiff without permission and put herself in danger, but she meant well.
Yeah.
Nevertheless, Yukong's reaction suggests that there was something more.
Yeah. Maybe she's just a harsh parent. I don't
Anyway,
know.
let's head over to the Palace of Astrum. Best not to keep Yukong waiting.
Agreed. Okay, we don't have to get there early, right? To the palace. I like that. To the palace.
Let's avoid sudden exclamations like that once we're in the palace.
Sir, yes, sir.
Remember,
Okay.
this is no field trip. We're having tea with the Helm Master of the Skyfaring Commission. We'll need to act with diplomatic decorum.
Okay, yeah. We'll need to put our serious face on, Lessels.
Let's head out before it gets late.
Okay. Serious face on. When I was just imagining serious face, I was imagining, like, you know those artworks that they do in SpongeBob, where like SpongeBob just looks like a darn cutie patootie. Oh, that's kind of what I imagined was Lessel's serious face. Ah, leave me alone. 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 Okay. Anyway, let's make our way over there. And I'm definitely like a little bit nervous because I know that the next part of the Trailblaze mission takes place, yeah, in the Palace of Astrum. So just kind of hoping it won't trigger, because I really was not prepared to continue that mission right now. So let's hope that we don't continue it. Well, let me in. Let me in. Thank you. Okay. So far, so good.
Why won't you listen to me?
Oh,
Because it's my life!
maybe we should... Oh, hello. We're eavesdropping. Hey!
You know I have the talent to make it. I can become the Lafu's best pilot, just like you were.
Talent? You'd be dead if it weren't for those two travelers. Do you think stealing a star skiff and taking to the skies is a show of talent? What about being trapped by abominations?
Oh.
Did you at any moment think about what I would feel if something happened to you?
Oh, I mean... It sucks. Like, I get it. You know, like, she has big dreams and wants to be a big pilot and all this junk, but... She's her mother. Of course she's gonna worry no matter what.
Do you know how many people dream of a relaxing desk job at the Skyfaring Commission? You promised me to work responsibly in your post. Not only have you broken the Skyfaring Commission's regulations, you've broken your promise to me.
Oh, it just sucks. It just sucks. Oh, but she's gotta spread her wings sometime. I don't know.
I already told you. I had no choice. I want to help you and the Skyfaring Commission, not sit at my desk dealing with never-ending papers. That job doesn't suit me. I got the highest grade in the fighter pilot test. They all said I was a genius, like you. Like mother, like daughter. They were all jealous of me, but no one even knew I had to take the test behind your back.
Wow.
You would never have allowed me to go if I told you about it.
Behind my back? Do you really think you could have walked into the test and sat in the cockpit if I hadn't given my permission behind the scenes?
So she didn't even know that.
As for genius, don't mention that word to me again.
Oh.
Why do you insist on becoming a pilot? Don't understand.
And I don't understand why you don't understand.
Oh, it's always so difficult when, like, parents and their children have these types of issues with each other, because it's just like, ugh. I don't know, I just always feel so sad when it's just like an issue of not being able to understand each other. Like, they want to understand each other, but they just can't.
Why can anyone in the world become a fighter pilot except the Helm Master's daughter? Don't you realize how ridiculous that is? You may not want to fly anymore, but don't trap me down here with you.
Qingni!
Oh no.
Where are you going?
Ugh.
I'm sorry you had to witness this.
No, it's... We're sorry for intruding.
Apologies, Madam Yukong. We should have given you some time.
Yes. Apologies.
On the contrary, I apologize for allowing my own personal matters to encroach on your time.
We don't intend to pry into private business,
Yeah.
Helmmaster Yukong. But if there's anything we can help with,
Yeah.
please don't hesitate to ask.
Like, absolutely, please.
Family issues, I'm afraid. You probably heard a thing or two just now.
Yeah, a thing or two.
Despite my earnest wish that she continue in her post, Qingni is fixated on becoming a fighter pilot. I may seem overbearing, but the situation she gets herself into sent a shiver up my tail. It's funny, isn't it? I've seen every disaster imaginable, from the abundance axis to a living planet.
Wow.
I thought I'd forgotten what fear was.
And then you became a mother.
But when I fought alongside you, I realized there are still things that can terrify me. I'm sorry. Talking about such vexing matters is unbecoming in front of guests.
No, please, be honest, it's fine.
I invited you here to gain a better understanding of the Express. Not bore you with these trivialities. Oh, I prepared refreshments for you. Please, you must try this excellent whale tide spring.
Thank you. And you too, you probably need something to drink after this. Though things didn't get off to a great start, everyone enjoyed this meeting with Yukong.
Please accept these gifts as thanks for saving my daughter.
Oh, thank you.
I heard that the Nameless had traversed the Starry Sea, but I wasn't prepared for how much I could learn from you.
Well, I'd heard from members of the Skyfaring Commission that you were a top-tier pilot, Madam Yukong, and an ace among the Cloud Knights. Now that I've seen you in action, I know the rumors were true. I hope to witness your flying ability for myself one day.
Yeah, although it sounds like from what her daughter was saying, it doesn't seem like she really flies anymore.
We'll head off now. The Commission must be busy.
Yes.
I look forward to our next meeting, Madam Yukong.
On my flying ability, I'm afraid I'll have to disappoint you, Mr. Yang.
Yep.
The sky no longer suits me.
I see. Anything else to say?
Looks like you still wish to talk.
Oh my god, I'd literally love to, ma'am.
Seems our every meeting is accompanied by an incident of some sort.
Yeah,
I
unfortunately.
hope I can meet the Astral Express crew under better circumstances next time.
Me too. Okay, well, you take care. What do you think the chances are that we run into her daughter somewhere outside? We'll see. Oh. And there she is. Called it. Qingni, hey.
You too, please, wait. Thank you for saving me, benefactors. And I'm sorry you had to witness all that.
I understand. It's the parent-child relationship.
So you've experienced it yourself,
Oh.
benefactor? That's great. I mean, I'm happy I finally found someone who can understand me.
I mean, to be honest, I have no idea if Lesselson had a parent-child relationship like that or anything, but you know.
But I've had the hairpin ceremony. I'm an adult now. I have the right to pursue my dreams. Mom still insists on sheltering me under her wing, as if I can't even stay alive without her.
Miss Qingni, these are family matters. I'm not sure it's my place to comment. However,
I love Welt.
in my personal experience, becoming a parent often means we become obstinate. To erode a rock, one must be patient and persistent, like water. What I mean to say is, instead of trying to prove yourself suddenly, perhaps you could demonstrate your ability to look after yourself methodically over time. Don't you think, Miss Qingni?
I mean, that's a decent suggestion. I don't think I have the qualifications to advise here. You know, when it comes to family matters, lead to string. I mean, yeah, I feel like that's a good, suggestion, because it's like, if someone's like, oh, you're not allowed to do this, and you're like, well, I can, watch, and then you just, like, go all out, and, like, you probably aren't going to do it perfectly, and it's going to be all sudden. That might backfire on you, but, maybe if you sprinkle in a little bit over time, maybe eventually you know, maybe her mother could warm up to it.
My mom is actually a reasonable person, but she gets unreasonable as soon as I mention flying.
I wonder what I wonder what happened to her with flying, because, you know, she doesn't fly anymore, but apparently she was an ace, and now whatever happened is so, I don't know, bad or uncomfortable or scary that she doesn't even want her own daughter to do it.
She hid my Starskiff toys, dragged me away from the port when I stayed behind to count ships, forced me to study for ages. I did everything I could to work my way into the Skyfaring Commission. But she used her authority to assign me a desk job. Every time I walk along Starwatcher Avenue and look up at those ships flying freely across the sky,
Aww. Qingni.
I feel empty inside. Speaking of empty inside, so how were Mom's refreshments? Good?
I think we had a nice tea or something. Yes, the aroma was incredible.
I've been so angry today I forgot to eat anything. How about this? My mom thanked you guys with refreshments, so I should do the same.
Oh my god.
Let me take you around Starskiff Haven. We can try the most authentic snack on the Lafu.
That'd be lovely. I wonder what the most authentic snack is. Yeah, I mean, I would love that. Yeah, it sounds like, you know, maybe Yukong had some sort of traumatic experience or something with Starskiffs. That's like my initial guess, you know?
We're here. The thing about the most authentic snack on the Cienjo Lafu is it's a drink. And it's inside this vending machine.
Okay. Oh, tea again. I'll say, wow, the full 5-star treatment.
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't have the money
No,
for
it's
anything
okay.
fancy.
We were just teasing, it's fine.
Here, mung bean soda. 1 can each.
Well, thank you.
This thing has a bit of a unique flavor, but I love it.
I think I've only ever tried a mung bean one time. I don't remember what my what my review of it was.
Let me try. A nostalgic experience.
Oh. Is there a drink like this where you're from?
No, this reminds me of when I first boarded the Express and forced myself to drink Himiko's coffee, and how my taste buds never fully recovered.
Yeah, Himiko, she's known to make some interesting coffee.
How is it? Bearable?
We're gonna be positive. It's simply delicious. It is.
Whoa! I've never met a traveler who could down a mung bean soda like that.
We're built different. We have a Stellaron inside of us. Hi, nice to meet you.
But I guess not everyone can accept what I like. Just like flying. Well, don't force yourself. Let's go somewhere else. Ooh, I know a really great place in Starskiff Haven to Starskiff watch.
Oh, take us, yeah. Let's go. I really like Qingni. She's really nice. I wish her and her mother could get along or see eye to eye. It's this way, right? This the spot?
You know, there are a lot of mung bean soda moments in life. If you don't try, you won't know. Unique experiences are often a product of risky choices.
Yeah.
Tell that to my mom. Her #1 life lesson is you can't turn back once you enter the sky.
Wow.
Pilots are always dancing with death.
That's quite a scary way to think about it. I don't know. Also, I never realized how big the Palace of Astrum was. I'm like, oh dang, that was the building we were in. I guess I never really looked up all the way, which is so crazy because I feel like I look up a lot in games, but I guess not quite enough.
I know she's right. I know being a fighter pilot is an exhausting and dangerous job. But I still want to fly among the stars. To fight for the Cienjo Alliance across the vast galaxy.
Why are you so dedicated to that idea, Miss Qingni?
I guess we Didn't ask.
Have you heard of the Foxian birth fate tradition? Soon after a child is born, we surround them with items that represent future destinies.
Oh. Yeah, that's like a common thing in some cultures, right? Like, maybe around like their, like, after like 100 days or their first birthday or something.
If the child reaches for a jade abacus, then they'll grow up to be a diviner. If they reach for a sword, then they'll grow up to be a famous warrior. And if they reach for a toy star skiff,
they'll be a pilot. They'll become a toy salesman. I'm just gonna say that.
What? No. It means they'll become a pilot. Mom reached for the
that's
star
what I
skiff
figured.
and showed a natural talent for flying. General Jing Yuan recruited her to the Cloud Knights as soon as she was old enough.
Wow.
That's how she became a fighter pilot. Later, she achieved miracles. One time, she destroyed 3 beast ships in a hail of Barissan anti-aircraft fire. Like an arrow tearing through a thunderstorm. She also holds the Skyfaring Commission records for speed and enemy vessels destroyed.
That's extremely impressive. I guess that makes sense why she would lead a commission that is in regard to ships in general.
I'm proud to be Madame Yukong's daughter. I've wanted to become a legend like her for as long as I can remember.
She must have her reasons. She must have her reasons for not allowing her. But it's tough. I don't know. Because even though Yukong has her reasons, I still personally think she needs to set that aside and let Qingni decide for herself.
I can imagine. A parent is often a child's first hero, and their image can influence their whole life.
She never told me any of those stories herself. And she hasn't piloted a star skiff since the 3rd Denizens of Abundance War. She doesn't even bring up her military achievements. I used to watch her fly when I was young. Then one time, I stole a star skiff, and I tried all kinds of difficult maneuvers. Turns out, I was as talented as she was. Not only did I survive the flight, my landing was perfect.
Wow.
I remember feeling so happy when they took me to see my mom. There I was boasting about the flight, expecting her to laugh, pat my head, say, "That's my girl," or something. But boy, I've never seen her so scary.
Yeah, opposite reaction.
I admit, I deserve to be punished. You can't let a kid get away with stealing a star skiff.
Yeah, that's not okay.
But my mom was angry about more than that. She was angry because I viewed her as a role model. Because I had the same talent as her. I don't understand it.
Parents never want their children to be in danger. I think I can understand, Madame Yukong.
But flying is the only thing I want to do. I've already touched the sky.
It's like, yeah, when you get the taste of the thing you really want, like, I can't imagine how difficult it would be to then just have to, like, I don't know, like, turn it down, like, once you're already, like, I don't know, I feel like it would be like if you, like, started a TV show or something, or a game, or a book or something, and you, like, read, like, the first chapter, you went through, like, the first little thing, and, like, it was really good, and then someone was like, and now you can never do that again. You can never finish the rest of the book, the rest of the game, the rest of the series. You'd be like, so, it'd be like, oh, but I could, it's right there, but I can't, like, I feel like that's how I could relate to it, but that sucks. Oh, Qingni receives a message and frowns as she reads it.
It's Mom's secretary, Miss Sique. She just sent me a message. Mom lost one of her trinkets in Stargazer Navalia when she came to save me. Miss Sique suggested I find the trinket and return it to Mom. Said it might help me get back in her good books.
Oh, that's a good idea.
In Stargazer Navalia? Let's go with you and have a look.
Yeah.
Is it really okay to bother you two again?
Oh, we got nothing better to do. The goal of the Express crew is to help other people. Our way of saying thank you for the drink. Thank you.
Sorry. Please don't mention the mung bean soda again.
That was funny. Yeah, I feel like that probably wouldn't taste very good. Qingni remembered how affectionate her mother was, but she also remembered how stubborn and unreasonable her mother was when it came to becoming a pilot. So this is, I'm guessing, stuff we're collecting along the way. All right. Okay, so then let's go see what's going on there in Stargazer Navalia. Oh, what's the closest place? Yeah. Just tell me where the closest place is. Okay. How to get to where we're going. Okay, hey everyone. Doo-doo-doo. Yes, hello, I'm just passing through.
Stream 4.
Yes,
Gleam
chop,
of
chop,
old
chop.
blades.
Okay. Is this where we were before? Like when the crash happened? I don't know. Well, first... Oh.
The fight with the abominations was pretty chaotic. I think Mom's
Okay, it was
trinket
here.
would have dropped around here.
Do you know what it looks like, Miss Qingni?
Let me think. It should be a little square thing. She's usually got something like that on her.
This is your area of expertise.
Me? Isn't solving puzzles my... Who do you think I am, Deeting? No. We're not going to be rude to Welt, but...
Well, isn't finding a needle in a haystack a type of puzzle solving?
You know, you're right. You're right.
Your powers of perception are impressive. No matter how well a treasure chest is hidden, you're always able to spot it. I think you're the right person for the job.
A natural treasure hunter. Well, thank you. Okay. I shall do... Oh! We're using the cycrane to do it. Oh my god, yes. Fun. Okay. I was hoping we'd get to do this again. Oh, so there we go. That's something.
Come on, are you kidding? It's a trinket, remember?
Okay. So
You
something
think my mom would
square.
carry this with her?
It's a beautiful vase, though. What an intricate pattern. Isn't that the divine beast fortune pattern?
You're so smart, Mr. Yang.
He is. He's a genius.
Well, I only recently found out about it.
She said it might be something square. Oh, what's up here? Ooh, this is kind of a little bit square-shaped. Let's try. Oh, did we do it? Yes, okay.
Mom always carries this trinket around with her, but I never realized there was something inside.
Oh?
Is this the hunt crest?
I don't get it.
This is what pilots hang in their Starskip cockpits for good luck.
Oh, cool.
It must be very close to Helmmaster Yukong's heart. Let's head back, Miss Qingni. I think you should return this trinket in person.
I agree.
This is an opportunity for the two of you to talk.
Not yet.
No?
I want to go back later. There's something I hope you two can help me with first.
Sure, I guess, yeah.
If you want us to help you persuade your mother, I'm afraid that could be difficult. It's not easy to solve a family dispute as an outsider.
Ugh, that's true.
No, you misunderstand. I just want to know what she's thinking.
Okay. I mean, yeah, that's very
What turned
important.
an ace pilot, someone who loved to fly, into someone like her?
Yeah. I definitely think... I definitely can agree that I think uncovering more of Yukong's past and, you know, getting a better understanding of her reasoning will probably help heal Qingni and Yukong's relationship a lot more.
My mom clearly misses her flying days. Otherwise, she wouldn't keep this on her person. But she doesn't fly anymore and refuses to let me become a fighter pilot. Why?
Maybe we can ask some people who might know the truth.
Oh, yeah. Like, I was literally just about to say before that popped up, I was gonna say, like, Jingyuan.
Well, the general's been busy at the seat
Okay,
of
true,
divine
true.
foresight recently.
That's
we
true.
might not get to see him right away. Still, it's worth
Yeah.
a try. He was the one who promoted Helmmaster Yukong.
That's what I'm saying.
He probably knows more about her past than anyone.
Okay.
General Jing Yuan? Are you sure it's okay to go straight to him? Oh, right. you're the general's guests. Even so, this is asking a lot of you.
Still though, I'm down to see Jingyuan again if we get the chance.
No problem. If we can get to the bottom of why Helm
Well,
Master
so
Yukong
humble.
no longer flies, we might be able to find out why she doesn't want you to be a fighter pilot.
Yeah, absolutely.
We can't help you too directly, but an indirect conversation like this might give us a clue on how to convince your mother.
Leave it to us.
Yes, leave it to us.
In that case, thank you so much, benefactors. I'll head back to Starskip Haven. I'm not ready to return to the Skyfaring Commission yet.
Understandable. Okay. Well, then let's make our way to Jingyuan. What's this? So, oh, this is this the? Oh yeah, this the crest of the hunt, I believe. It looks like it'd be that. At the end of the third Denizens of Abundance War, Rainbow Arbiter's sky-shattering Lux Arrow wiped out everything along the way. The Xianzhou people used the burning embers of the arrow to create many divine objects, and this is one of them. Yukong carries it with her, lest she forgets. We were so happy then. I wish we could stay in those moments forever. That's a sad quote. Okay, now where are we going? Get me out of here. Oh yeah. Is he there? Oh, I see him. Glad to see you doing well, General.
Mr. Yang, and you? What brings you to the seat of divine foresight this time?
It's nothing urgent. We were hoping to understand Helm Master Yukong a little better.
Yukong? I heard an office worker from the Skyfaring Commission flew a star skiff to assist in the present crisis, but ran into trouble herself. She was only saved thanks to a couple of travelers. On behalf of the Law Fu, you have my thanks once again.
No problem. I mean, I feel like Yukong probably did most of the work anyway.
The seat of divine foresight heard that Yukong's seldom seen but often feared temper was on display. I believe the two of you were caught between mother and daughter.
He sees right through us already.
We heard that Helm Master Yukong was an outstanding pilot, but that she refuses to let her daughter embark on the same career.
Yukong herself is best placed to answer such questions. But naturally, you are here because you fear that Helm Master Yukong would decline to answer.
Dang. Maybe living older does mean you become more wise or perceptive, because why he know everything? Why he know our whole reasons?
If you wish to dispel Miss Qingni's curiosity, perhaps we can take a small step back from the topic at hand. What do you wish to know about Yukong the pilot?
Ooh, this for sure. Yeah.
Oh, this is a divine object from the Rainbow Arbiter? Where did you find this?
Inside a trinket belonging to Yukong.
This object has been stored inside Helm Master Yukong's personal trinket all along. Miss Qingni lent it to us. She thought it might be a way to find out more about Yukong's past and why she no longer flies.
This object is no ordinary trinket. It has borne witness to blood and tears.
I mean, that would make sense.
I'm sure you're both familiar with the Xianzhou's long galactic hunt.
Yes.
But have you heard of the Denizens of Abundance Wars?
Yes.
As the Xianzhou has continued to cleanse the universe of immortal abominations, so too has the Abundance Axis succeeded in breaching our defensive lines. They pushed the Xianzhou to the brink of disaster. 30 years ago, the Xianzhou Yaoqing and Fenghu were besieged by our enemies. Even in the long history of warfare between the Xianzhou Alliance and the Denizens of Abundance, that air battle was one of the most tragic.
So, only 30 years ago, that... I mean, especially considering that everyone, not everyone, but you know that like this is a long life species plays. 30 years is not that long ago. And the Yao Qing, is that the one that that's the one that Sushang's from, right? Or am I misremembering? It might be another one that starts with the letter Y.
We were greatly outnumbered by the abominations of abundance. Almost 1 million fighter pilots fought in the bitter battle.
That's a lot of fighter pilots. Oh
Those
my
who
god.
survived numbered no more than 100,000.
Oh my god. That is extremely tragic. Like, those are terrible odds. Like, no more than 100,000? When you start with almost 1 million? That's like, I'm not good enough at math to try to make the percentage. That would be like losing like 80% of your military, like of the people that in the. And this only happened 30 years ago? I'm surprised y'all aren't more depressed. Like, oh my god. Also, that makes me realize like how many people live in the Xianzhou Alliance, because like that's a lot of people to just be pilots that have perished. There must be like billions of people a part of the Xianzhou Alliance.
Had the Rainbow Arbiter not descended and destroyed the enemy's assault with their sky-shattering Lux arrow,
Wow.
who's to say whether the Luofu would still be here today?
Yeah, I mean, with odds like that, and you know, it you know, putting in that perspective, it's really no wonder why the people of the Xianzhou follow the hunt so I guess just why they follow the hunt so much. So I was gonna say like piously, but I'm like, it's not like a religious thing. They just like really believe in it, like, but not like in a religious way. I don't know.
Such divine objects were forged from the embers that the Arbiter's divine arrow left behind. For the survivors, these relics contain the blood of their comrades.
Wow.
The ashes of their enemies. And the dust of their memories.
So this must be an extremely important item to Yukong then.
Yukong is a survivor of that war.
Yes.
Her best friend, Tai, perished on the battlefield.
Oh, how sad.
I don't have any other questions. Thank you, General.
Thank you, General.
I do not wish to speculate on the reason behind Helm Master Yukong's reluctance to fly. Nor do I want to open up old wounds.
Yes, of course.
However, it is difficult to discard one's past.
Of course.
Yukong and Sai trusted each other with their lives. The Helm Master will have strong memories of that time.
I'm sure.
Perhaps it is not my place to say, but I believe Qingni has the right to know about the past.
Yeah.
As the past is starting to affect her future.
Yeah, I can absolutely agree with that. Thank you, General.
Thank you, General. We apologize for taking up your time with such triviality.
Mr. Yang, you jest. How can harmony between parent and child constitute a triviality? If you ask me, the mountains of documents and the seat of divine foresight are the only triviality around here.
Too much work. You got kids, Genuine? I don't know.
We'll take our leave.
Okay.
Let's
bye.
go. We should head to Starskiff Haven and find Qingni.
Yeah, she should know about this. I wonder if he has anything else to say.
Oh, something else on your mind?
Oh, could we talk more? Ooh.
Did Qingni tell you any of this? It all serves to remind me. A long time ago, a young Foxian girl, charged by the Knights with a high-speed flight violation, was brought before me as punishment. Now,
Wow.
she's the Madam Helmmaster, my equal. If I were to turn back the sands of time and try to convince my past self that the little girl in front of me would one day become a wise and experienced Helmmaster, I would have probably never have believed it. The Yukong of the past was nothing like she is now, spending her days surrounded by documents at her desk.
Wow.
She was a flaming wind. The only one who could ever calm her was her comrade.
Her comrade who's now perished.
Yes. Large fighter starskiffs need to be operated in pairs. One pilot takes the helm.
That makes sense.
The other controls the turrets.
Yeah.
The legend of the ace fighter pilot is incomplete without the ace gunner. Yukong's partner was Sai, both at the controls and behind the turret. Sai was like a cold blade, efficient, decisive, unfeeling when she had to be. It's hard to imagine such contrasting personalities working in perfect harmony. As I mentioned, the campaign inflicted heavy losses on the Xianzhou Air Force.
Yeah, that's an understatement. Wow. Interesting. You know, that could be a good explanation for why Yukong doesn't fly anymore. Because, you know, like, why would she... Why am I... Oh, okay. I got confused. Because, you know... Where am I supposed to go? I'm just supposed to go down there. Because, like, why would... Wait, I'm confused. Where am I supposed to go? Hello? Oh, okay. Sorry, I got lost. But, that would explain it a lot, because if, you know, Yukong was always flying with her flying partner, and now her flying partner is no longer here, maybe that would be enough to make her not want to pilot anymore. And perhaps that's also why she doesn't want Qingni to become a pilot, a fighter pilot, because she knows the dangers of that too. She knows that she lost her best friend and, you know, flying partner that way. And she knows that either Qingni could lose her life that way if a similar battle happens again, or she knows that, you know, Qingni could, you know, end up having to face a similar loss. Maybe she's just wanting to protect her. Yeah.
Oh, you're here. My mom isn't in a great mood.
Oh.
She went for a walk.
Isn't in a great mood?
Mm-hmm. Probably because of me.
Oh.
You two are very similar.
Yeah, I guess you both go for some walks when you don't feel good. I mean, that's the good thing to do when you're not feeling good.
Well, we do both like to take a walk after a fight. The only difference is that I come to this side of Starskiff Haven and she heads to the other.
Oh, interesting.
That way, we don't bump into each other.
I was gonna say that it's pretty cute, actually.
Really? I think it's silly.
Well, I think it's cute.
Anyway, did you find anything out from General Jing Yuan?
I think, yeah, something that you might find really interesting. You relay the information provided by Jing Yuan to Qingni.
Did Helmmaster Yukong never bring this up with you?
I was always curious about her past, but she either dodged my questions or pretended not to hear them.
I wonder if it just must have been too difficult to speak about, you know?
In the end, I realized she probably experienced something that left a scar.
Yeah.
A scar that never fully healed. I never asked.
Oh, sorry. Oh my god, I didn't mean to cut you off, Qingni. I never asked her again. She was afraid of you ending up like her friend. Even an ace can get into trouble.
Yes. Yukong doesn't want you to feel the pressure of her name. Besides, reputation and talent count for something, but you need luck on the battlefield.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, that's true, because obviously, if over, like, 800,000 pilots died in that battle, you know, it wasn't because they were all terrible pilots, right? It was just the hands they were dealt, you know? I don't think, even though Yukong is clearly supposed to be, like, one of the best fighter pilots that there was, I don't think she survived just because of her skills. It was probably luck. They probably lost a lot of people who were really skilled, you know?
So she doesn't want me to fly because she remembers the pain of losing her friend. And she thinks that my talent makes it more likely that she'll lose me in the same way?
I definitely think that's the case.
I can't guarantee that's what she's thinking, Miss Qingni.
Yeah.
You should talk with her yourself.
Yeah, it'll be a difficult conversation, but I mean, there's clearly a wall, you know, in between them over this matter right now, and I think the only way to break through that is to get to the core of the issue.
You're right, Mr. Yang.
Oh?
But I still have something else to check first. This pass that General Jing Yuan mentioned is probably archived in the Palace of Astrum.
Okay. Do you want to look into it more?
I remember watching her handle a document with great care before she filed it away. It looked like a diary.
You want to read your mom's diary?
Do you still remember where it was filed, Miss Qingni?
Vaguely. But there are so many files stored in the Skyfaring
I can only
Commission.
imagine.
Could I ask you benefactors to look for it with me?
Sure.
A couple of outworlders going through Skyfaring
That's
Commission
true.
files isn't a good look.
Okay, yeah.
I'm afraid we can only accompany you, Miss Qingni. You'll need to do the searching yourself.
Yeah, it might not exactly be appropriate for us.
Of course. You're right. Sorry.
No problem. Okay. I'm really scared that I might accidentally trigger the main quest. Okay, cool. It's not gonna do it, so it's because they're currently occupied. Whew, okay. Don't have to worry about that. So just search for the location of the personal archive. Where could it be? I already clicked this before.
We can use this one.
Okay.
Okay. Let me see. Helmmaster's personal archive. Oh, I got it.
Really?
Let's go take a look.
Oh, great.
It should be here. Let's see. Yes! This is Mom's diary.
Oh, awesome.
Miss Qingni, I don't think the
I was
two
kinda
of us
thinking
should
that.
be reading your mother's diary.
I was thinking the same thing. Like, obviously I'm intrigued, of course, but it does seem a bit personal. Like, it's one thing to read your parents' diary, but it's another thing to have, like, your acquaintances read your parents' diary.
It should be fine.
Are you sure?
This is from decades ago.
Okay.
For you travelers, that's more than half a lifespan.
It's true.
No, I still think I shouldn't read it. You stay here with Miss Qingni. I'll be waiting over there.
Yeah, well, it's too much of a gentleman to want to read a prominent lady's diary.
Fine. Is it really that big of a deal? I'm sure they're just her notes on life as a pilot.
Sorry, this is so funny. Yeah. Mr. Yang has rules for these things. You know how it is.
I understand. I can tell Mr. Yang is a principled person.
Definitely.
There are some lines he won't cross.
Yeah.
Let's read it together. Maybe her diary holds the key to all of this.
Okay. Yukong's exchange diary. Sai, we are going to be partners. We've known each other for so long, but when we first knew each other racing starships illegally in the city, we were rivals. Now that we're asked to work together and have each other's back, I'm really not used to it. Naturally, I'm not used to having to look after someone who lost against me, but an order's an order. That's pretty funny. I really look forward to flying with you. I don't know when we would receive a combat mission. I don't know what you think about our situation, but I think we both have considerable skills, and having to sit still and not fight enemies in the front lines, it's stifling. Those denizens of abundance often raid the border, and occasionally there are reports of them harming innocent planets. Every time I hear these news, I feel an overwhelming sense of anger, but now things are different. After a while, we'll be able to show them what we're made of on our fighter jets. Honestly, though, I'm pretty satisfied with my life right now. After all, just between you and me, what I really wanted was never the righteous cause of riddling demonic activities. What attracts me is just the act of flying itself. Look, flying out in the universe of the Delves is entirely different from racing star skiffs that we're so used to. There's nothing to anchor us in space. There's not even a distinction between up and down. Our fighter jets would be hung in space by their lonesome selves like ships sailing in the middle of the ocean. By then, there is no one else you can rely on but your own skills and your jet. Some may call this feeling lonely, but I prefer to call it freedom. To me, to fly in space is already good enough, and if I can share this sweet freedom with you, then that's even better. Aw, that's so nice. Sai, I don't know what to say to console you. You're always like this. No matter what terrible things happen to you, you would act strong as if you don't need anyone to care for you, and you have terrible timing for jokes. But we have been together for over 100 years, and I think we understand each other very well. You once said that if something is unpleasant for me, it would also be uncomfortable for you. I actually feel the same way too. Right now, my heart feels like it's being gouged out with a blunt, rusted knife. I can't imagine the amount of hurt and pain you're going through. It's funny, I've never shown Guang Yuan my good side. Every time you leave me alone to go on a mission with him, I feel uncomfortable. Especially when I see you two flirting and getting along as if you're inseparable. I can't help but want to glare at him with disdain. But Guang Yuan is a good person. No matter how rude I was to him, he was always kind to me. Thinking back on it now, I realize I'm just really bad at appreciating people. He's really amazing. He managed to hold off several dozen enemy ships with only 2 people. This isn't something that can be done with just courage and resolve. It also requires exceptional skills and extraordinary talent. So, it seems like Sai had some sort of relationship, friendship, or something with this guy, Guang Yuan, who looks like passed away in the battles, and now she's in an extreme amount of grief. And that's so tough. Oh, that's such a tough thing. Like, I feel bad for Yukong here as well, because it's like, you know, before she was like jealous that like Sai was like close to this other person that wasn't her, but you know, now that he's gone, for one she sees just how much pain that brings her friend, and that hurts her as well, but also she realizes how silly she might have felt in the first place for, you know, being jealous of someone who only brought more joy to her friend's life. That's a tough feeling. I can only imagine what it was like in his final moments. How his annoyingly handsome face must have shown such determination and focus. I guess that's why you fell in love with him in the first place. I can imagine how proud he must have felt in that moment. He must have had no fear or hopelessness, only pride. So you shouldn't be sad. You should be proud of him. We all should. It's really interesting that this diary is all addressed towards Sai, isn't it? Do you think that these were originally like maybe letters that she planned on giving to Sai one day, or do you think just since Sai was kind of her closest confidant and who she, you know, just the friend who she trusted the most, it's just how she naturally felt she wanted to address her diary? I think that's beautiful, because you know, sometimes people do that. Sometimes people write in their diary to someone, even if they never show the diary to that person. You know, they write it as if they're telling it to their close friend or family member. But anyway, Sai, I've been having a lot of negative emotions recently that I cannot express to other fighters on the front line. Since you're recuperating in the rear, I'll just dump them on you. Although it seems I'm a bit slow to say such words now, it was only recently that I realized that I'm actually in the midst of such a cruel war. Space combat is different from ground combat. Although both involve life and death in an instant, it is rare to see severed limbs and broken bodies in space, which led me to misjudge the brutality of this war. That's so interesting. I mean, just seeing like a ship explode or something is not the same as seeing, you know, like gruesome bloody flesh or anything like that. It wasn't until recently, as the situation on the front lines worsened, that the bloody reality gently but indisputably presented itself before me. Someone might sit beside you for a meal today and be missing in action tomorrow. A new soldier earning praise and honor today might disappear the next. The captain I fought with today might not be found tomorrow. The ground troops that exchanged encouragement with me today might be eliminated the next. At this point, I'm wary of building personal connections with anyone here. Perhaps that person would perish, or I might perish, or we might both perish in the day to come. I thought I have experienced enough to feel numb, but bad news kept coming in waves every single day. However, I don't regret this at all. Whenever the pain comes, the feeling that becoming a fighter pilot is still the best choice I have made in my life will follow. And it's interesting to hear her say that, especially as to now she doesn't want Qingni to even get the chance to become a fighter pilot, when she knows that at some point she held the belief that, despite everything, becoming a fighter pilot was the best choice she had ever made for herself. But I wonder if now, that this is all gone in the past, I wonder if now she just feels this idea is too far away from her to let her have that thought for Qingni. If I weren't a fighter pilot, I can only endure this pain in silence. But I am one. I can fly, I can fight, and I can attempt to destroy the source of my pain. Since I'm a fighter pilot, I still have things I can do, realities that I can change. P.S. Don't use the names Guangyuan came up with. They're terrible. Choosing a name is a big decision the child has to bear with for a lifetime. Oh, Sai is having a baby? Don't use the names Guangyuan came up with. They're terrible. So her and Guangyuan were gonna have a... Well, I guess they did have a baby together, but Guangyuan died before, and that's why Sai is recuperating somewhere, because she probably just gave birth. Choosing a name is a big decision the child has to bear with for a lifetime. Use my suggestion instead. It's something I picked after diligently going through several collections worth of poetry. Wait. Guys, oh my god, wait. No. No. I'm already crying. I don't know. I'm like assuming. Is Qingni actually Sai and Guangyuan's child? And Yukong's raised her whole life because Sai passed away? Oh my god, please, no. Please don't have that be the case. Please don't have that be the case. Oh no. Sai, I have a lot to tell you. So many things. After your death, they wanted to honor me with a medal. Truthfully, I find that laughable. Based on common logic, no one would award survivors medals to praise their fortuitous survival. But no, not the Skyfaring Commission. They gave me a medal, calling me a hero pilot, and the only reason for it is because of my luck to remain alive in that calamitous battle. If you had been as lucky as me, we could have gotten the medals together. After the medal ceremony, we could have gone to a room alley, had a few drinks, and laugh at the absurdity of it all. It's a shame. Luck is not on your side. We don't have that chance anymore. I suddenly feel nostalgic. I remembered all the time we had steering our star skiffs across the Luofu sky. We were so carefree. There were no threats to our lives, and we didn't have to bear the calling of the hunt. The entirety of the sky within the delves was ours, yours and mine. Above us was the delve's flashing dome ceiling, and below us were the bustling lights of 10,000 homes. Oh, and behind us, the realm-keeping commission officers, who just won't stop chasing us. That was a time of insouciance. I need to look that word up. How I wish we could stay in that time forever. Poor Yukong. I don't know if this is the case. I don't know if Qingni is actually Sai's daughter, but I just had that thought, and like it actually devastated me so much. I don't know if that's gonna be the case, but if it is, I'm gonna be really sad. If it's not, if it's not, I'll be a little less sad. That would be so. Ugh. And like, what a way for them to find out it would be. But at the same time, I can easily see Qingni actually being Yukong's birth daughter, because they do have just a lot of similarities, you know? But that could just be coincidence or just the way she was raised.
What is the meaning of this?
Oh.
The Helm Master's daughter bringing Outworlders in to sneak around?
It's not what it looks like.
What do you have in your hands? Let me see. Madame Yukong's diary? A nerve.
Qingni, we need to run.
How dare you read Madame Yukong's personal diary? And with her daughter, too. By the Arbiter, you two are in for a...
Mr. Yangming, please, calm down. Let us explain.
Qingni tells Yanming the whole story.
I see. Qingni, I know Madame Yukong's position on you becoming a pilot is tough for you to accept, but she has her own concerns.
I understand, Mr. Yangming. But now, compared to becoming a fighter pilot, I'm more interested in knowing what my mom went through.
Yeah. Yeah, that's interesting. You can definitely tell that as this mission has gone on. You know, it's become less about, like, I need to make her let me become a fighter pilot, and more so, why? Why does she feel this way so strongly?
I want to know what happened. How she went from ace pilot to Helm Master.
I've been here for a long time, Qingni. If there's something you wish to know, just ask. But don't go rummaging around. That's a bad habit.
That's true. You're gonna end up like Lessels with all those trash cans on Belobog. Select item to submit. Should we do diary?
No, this isn't something I should read.
Okay.
Don't show it to me.
I kind of thought that might be the case. Let's talk about something else then.
Yes. Just ask some other questions. Ones I can answer.
Jinyuan's memory.
Miss Tsai? I remember her. She was an ace gunner. Many people wanted to be her flight partner. Her husband, Mr. Guang Yuan,
okay, so they
was
were
a pilot. They manned the same skiff and were the envy of many. But when it came to pilots, your mother was the best match for her. They flew together all the time. Even Mr. Guangyun couldn't match their numbers. Well, after he passed away in battle, Tsai rarely teamed up with anyone except your mother. It was tragic when Tsai died soon after. That's the life of a pilot. No one knows which flight will be their last. Tsai's death was a big blow to Madame Yukong. After the battle, she refused to turn in Tsai's possessions as per regulations. She kept them locked away, occasionally taking them out to admire.
I can't imagine how hard it would be to get rid of those things, so like that makes sense. I didn't know you'd know this many details, Mr. Yanming. Why do you pay so much attention to Yukong?
As her subordinate, surely I should be concerned with her mental well-being.
Sorry, I didn't mean to put you on the spot or anything.
If Madame Yukong is unhappy, how can I be happy? I mean to say, how can I be happy in my duties to her?
Where are Miss Tsai's possessions stored? Thanks for telling us all this, Mr. Yangming.
You're welcome. I know this is important to you.
Well.
I suppose you're going to go through Madame Yukong's office desk next. I can understand your position, Qingni. I'll take my leave
really?
and pretend I didn't see anything.
That's so nice of him, really.
After all, it's an unwritten rule that subordinates should be absent when their superior's privacy is exposed.
Yanming, you're a real one. Like, thank you.
Please don't tell your mother that you saw me today.
Okay.
Got it.
This will stay between us. Thank you, Mr. Yanming.
Hurry. Madame Yukong will be back soon.
let's get snooping real quick.
Do you have any other questions? Madame Yukong will be back soon.
Ooh, hey, let's look at this.
This divine object, if I remember correctly, it's the one Madame Yukong always carries with her?
Yes.
I heard the war that forged this object was only won thanks to the Rainbow Arbiter's blessing. If Madame Yukong still carries objects from that pilot, then perhaps she still longs for the sky.
Yeah, it was clearly something really important to her.
If Mom still longs for the sky, then why does she no longer fly?
Perhaps Tsai's passing was too much for her. You shouldn't be asking me about this. Ask your mother.
Okay. Then we already heard his words on the diary. So let's go snooping in the desk. Hee hee hee. Ooh, I feel so powerful. Bailey, let's take this over. Yeah. Oh, Bailey, this is awesome. Oh, I wish I could see Bailey from far away. Can I see that? No, show me Bailey from far away. No, actually, sorry, we need a side mission real quick. Yeah, okay. Okay. Oh, no, come on. Okay. Well, this is better than nothing, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's the good stuff. Okay, investigate.
My mom keeps lots of stuff in her desk. Let's have a look.
This desk has space to put this stuff. And I'm like, where? But there must be a hidden compartment. Is this some Shinsho technology?
That's the selling point of this desk. Super simplistic design with super spacious hidden compartments. Lots of office staff use this desk.
I need a desk like that. Like, for real. Ugh, I have so much stuff I like to store.
There are hidden compartments on the left, right, and under the desktop.
Okay.
Which one should we check first?
Left, right, and under. If I were to be hiding, like, my super important special stuff, where would I put it? In my old desk, I used to keep, like, really important sentimental stuff in my left drawer, but now I keep it in my right drawer. Let's instinctually go for the left.
A paper kite, personal letters, and a copy of Otherworldly Delights? So Mom likes these kinds of novels?
Are they romance novels?
I thought she'd prefer more heroic stuff, but what we're looking for isn't here.
Okay.
There are hidden compartments on the left.
Well, let's look at the right side.
There's some exhibition material, not sure if it's relevant. This is the Fallen Heroes archive.
Oh.
Mom stored them right next to her.
Oh, wow.
Every time our pilots returned from the battlefield, my mother would tell me never to forget the cost of victory.
Wow, the cost. And she just kept record of that cost next to her all these years.
But what we're looking for isn't here.
So it's under.
There are hidden compartments.
Under.
Got it.
Okay.
This looks similar to Mom's diary. But it looks like it belonged to Miss Tsai.
Oh my god. Sai's diary? Oh my god. Oh, so they exchanged diaries together? Is that how it went? They would write to each other and read each other's... I'm not ready. Wait, I need to have a sip of water first or I'm not gonna make it. Okay. Sai's exchange diary. Yukong, I'm happy to have a chance to fight side by side with you. When the pair assignment was set out, I was so nervous that I didn't dare open and check it, fearing that we wouldn't be paired up. It's not like I can't bear to part with you, but I was worried to leave you with the others with your fiery temperament. When you actually get to the battlefield, don't act recklessly like you do now, always charging in with hot-headedness. Before taking action, think more about the consequences. But it's okay, I don't want to talk about this anymore, or you'll accuse me of nagging like an old crone again. In any case, we need to work together, using our individual strengths to create our own legends in the vast sky. I look forward to fighting in the vast skies with you, so much so that I'm finding it hard to fall asleep. Oh, they were all so young and innocent back then. And like this war, they called it was the third war of abundance. The Third War of the Denizens of Abundance, is that what they call it? This war must have lasted over 100 years, right? Anyway, Yukong, don't cry. There's no need to be sad. My husband was the one who died, but you're crying more than I am. After so many years of fighting, you're still so emotional. I'm envious. Being a fighter pilot has always been a harrowing decision. Since we chose this path, we have to be mentally prepared. What's important is not whether we can survive by luck, but whether we can live up to the value of a pilot's life. Guang Yuan and his partner managed to keep an entire Borisin fleet at bay. Wow. They were heroes. To me, that is enough. I've heard it said that the greatest happiness in life is being able to choose how you die. From this perspective, to fight for the Xianzhou Alliance, no, for the people of the entire cosmos, to die out on the battlefield after a lifetime of military service. Guang Yuan is probably happy. Of course, you better not have this kind of happiness just... Of course, you better not have this kind of happiness. Just live another 200 years, behave, and then die of old age for me. Yeah. That's better. Yukong, it's been a long time. I'm still on my maternity leave in the rear. Everything is fine. With the stalemate happening right now, you must be very busy. But when you have the chance, please take a moment to write an exchange diary entry for me, so that I can know that you are still safe. And also, I have a mountain of things I want to talk to you about. Firstly, an announcement. I've already decided on a name for our child. Guang Yuan has talked about this before. If it's a boy, name him Dragon, and if it's a girl, name her Phoenix. No wonder Yukong was like, please don't name those things. But this man's literary sense is as good as the monkeys in the Everhunt Plains. No matter how much we should prioritize the wishes of my late husband, I cannot let his wants ruin my child's life. So after much pondering, I've decided to go with your suggestion and name her Qingni, the colors of dawn. I knew it. I just had this intuition after they spoke about how she was on maternity leave or whatever. I was like, there's no way. Oh. Ugh. It just makes so much sense, you know? Because, like, it makes extra sense as to why Yukong cares so much about this thing. Because, like, not only has she been raising Qingni her whole life, you know? She is Qing, you know? Yukong is Qingni's mother, her adoptive mother. She's raised her whole life. That alone must mean the world to her. But beyond that, the fact that she is the daughter of her closest friend who means the most to her, that must bring like an extra sense of like wanting to protect her, like, because it's not just protecting her for your sake or for the child's sake, you want to protect it for your friend's sake as well. So that has to be why she's so, like, you know, strict with Qingni, and that also is probably why Yukong is no longer a pilot. She probably could still go be a fighter pilot, but I think she feels a responsibility to ensure the safety of Qingni, and she knows that if she continues to be a fighter pilot, she could end up dying and no one would be there to take care of Qingni. Oh my god. I knew it. That's so freaking sad. Okay, breathe. Okay. Quote, the moonlit camp opens to a garden of archery. Frosty banners brush the colors of dawn. End quote. How rare. You made the time and effort to look through poems and allegories. I thought you only cared about fighter jets. Don't miss me too much. After taking a few months of break and settling Qingni down, I'll be back in action ASAP. Qingni is still so young, and I need to leave her to fight a war. How should I say this? I'm such an irresponsible mother. I am well aware. The situation on the front lines doesn't look so good. The Borisin keeps breaking our ranks. All the media outlets are trying to control the spread of panic and fear, but the Luofu is shrouded with a veil of uneasiness. However, I believe the Xianzhou Alliance will win. I believe that warriors like you and me will repel those denizens of abundance to whence they came. I look forward to fighting beside you once more. Ugh. Yukong, we will be heading toward a cruel battlefield tomorrow. So tonight, there are some things I must entrust to you. This may be somewhat ominous, but there's no help for it. Who made it so that we've never entrusted these things to each other before? If you lived and I didn't, please take care of Qingni like you would your own daughter. I know you will. I will trust you with all my savings. Please use that as living expenses for Qingni. No matter what kind of person Qingni wants to become, please support her fully. Merchant, poet, street performer, anything except fighter pilot. So that's the other reason. It's the promise she made to Sai. She promised, I'll support Qingni no matter what. I just won't ever let her become a fighter pilot. Please allow me to make a vow with you. Do not let Qingni become a fighter pilot. When we enlisted, you wrote in this diary, our fighter jets would be hung in space by their lonesome selves, like ships sailing in the middle of the ocean. Some may call this feeling lonely, but I prefer to call it freedom. I really loved this segment because I thought the same. But that's enough. Loneliness or freedom, we've already tasted it all. Promise me, don't let that child touch the sky. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's terrible. I wonder what Qingni's gonna think. I mean, I wonder what Qingni's gonna think of all of this, because for one, she's finding out that that who she thought is her mother is actually her adopted mother. That's gonna be a huge shock to her. But I also what she'll think about it when she learns that Yukong was only trying to keep the promise that she kept with her birth mother, you know? I wonder what she'll think about that. Because, you know, maybe she'll see that and say, okay, I can see why Mom is doing this, because my birth mother asked her to make that promise for her, so of course she would want to do it. But on the other hand, I think, like, well, you know, that was Sai's wishes, but Sai's not perfect. She's still a regular person, right? You know? So, like, and I wonder if Sai was still around today, would she change her mind when she would see how much Qingni wants to become a fighter pilot? I'm really curious about that. Like, if Sai was still around today, would she still hold so firm to this want for her daughter, or would she realize that maybe she should let her try it? I don't know. Let's see what happens here.
So,
yeah,
I was adopted, and this Miss Sai was my real mother.
So terrible. It must be so heartbreaking. I mean, because it's not, you know, the saddest thing in the world to find out that you're adopted. Like, okay, fine, I guess you're not my birth mother, it's fine. Like, you're still mom to me. But it must be so heartbreaking to find out that the person who birthed you is no longer with us. That's so sad.
I suppose I've always had a feeling.
Oh, well.
But now I know the truth. I feel like I'm dreaming.
I wish Welt were here. I feel like Welt would know what to say. I feel like we're just a little gremlin and we're just like, ugh.
Don't let that child touch the sky.
Yeah. What do you think about that, Qingni?
Is this why Mom refuses to let me become a fighter pilot?
I'd say that is probably 100% the reason. She doesn't want to lose Sai again.
For a pilot, the most important oath before departure is the promise to bring your comrade back. Mm-hmm. Mom didn't manage to bring her comrade back. So she vowed to prevent me from setting out. Not only am I her daughter, I'm also her final promise to Sai.
Yes.
I never thought my dream would put Mom in such a difficult situation.
Yeah. You can really see why, when they've had these conversations / arguments, why they just end up getting so intense so quickly. Because it's not just about, you know, letting her or not letting her. It goes so much deeper than that for Yukong.
I feel a lot closer to Mom after reading this diary.
Yeah.
Even if we're not connected by blood. I understand her a lot more now. Can you come with me one more time? I want to have a proper chat with Mom.
Absolutely, of course. Yeah, no problem. If you want me there, I'll be there.
Yes. Thank you.
My gosh. Now I have her diary. Ugh. I can't believe this. Well, we have some news.
You're all done? Did it go smoothly?
About as smoothly as it could. Yeah, you tell Welt everything that just happened.
I see. Let's find Helmmaster Yukong. We'll accompany you. We're here to help, but she and I really shouldn't interject when you're conversing with your mother.
I agree. It's between the two of you, but if you need like some support there, we'll be there.
It's okay. I understand. Just having you stand next to me is already a great help, benefactors.
Why do I feel... I feel so connected to Qingni now. like, actually now Qingni's my adopted daughter also. Yeah, no, like, I'm ride or die for Qingni now. Like, if we ever run into her again, like, here in the Palace of Astrum, I'm just gonna be like, my baby girl, she's here.
When Mom feels down, she usually goes to take in a view of the Jade Gate.
Look at that.
She should still be there. Let's go find her.
Some people may try to
Hi.
infiltrate the Palace of Astrum.
Sorry, I felt awkward.
Mom?
Qingni, why are Mr. Yang and they here too?
Miss Qingni kindly agreed to show us around Star Skiff Haven. She mentioned she was trying to mend things between you, but was feeling shy about it. We volunteered to come with her.
Thank you. I must apologize for the trouble my daughter has brought you.
It's no trouble at all.
Mom!
All right, it's getting late. Let's talk once we're home.
Actually, I want to talk to you about something right now.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way she could hold this in until they get home.
I want to become a fighter pilot, no matter what.
Oof. What a way to
Talked
start.
about this many times. No means no.
Remember to keep your tact about you, Qingni.
But...
Seems like Miss Qingni is a little hesitant.
Yeah.
Try giving her a little push.
I thought Mr. Yang said we shouldn't interject. What should I say?
Should we go with the diary? With Sai's diary?
Is that Sai's diary? How did you...
We might have done a little bit of snooping. Sorry.
I understand now. I'm sorry, Qingni.
Don't cry, please
I
don't
cannot
cry.
support your dream because I made a promise to someone else.
Ugh. It must be so difficult, but also such a relief for her to finally say these words out loud. Because can you imagine, like, through these conversations, how many times that's been, like, on the tip of her tongue, you know? Like, where she's just like I just wish you could understand where I'm coming from. And now she can. Now she can't understand where she's coming
I
from.
don't expect to gain your forgiveness. I just hope you can understand my reason.
Mom, what are you talking about? I'm your daughter. Our bond is bigger than forgiveness and reason.
Ugh.
I'll listen to anything you have to say.
No, that must be such a relief for Yukong to hear.
Just like you,
Oh.
I once longed for the sky. I know what it feels like to fly through infinite space. To be surrounded by the vast expanse of nothingness, with unimaginable splendors looming in the distance.
Wow. Oh, what a pretty view.
To float like a single leaf in the fathomless stellar sea. Some called it loneliness, but we called it freedom.
The same quote she said way back then.
Sai was like that too. We're friends since childhood. We flew star skiffs everywhere, causing trouble until the knights caught us and dragged us before General Jingyuan. We soon became the most elite fighter pilots of the Skyfaring Commission. It wasn't an easy life. You could even say it was a cruel one. You never knew if the friend next to you would make it back alive. Of course, the same could be said of yourself. But those are my best memories. We would strike out into the sky, repelling demons and upholding justice. The blood we shed bore witness to it all. The life of a Foxian is short and fleeting. Surely we should dedicate ourselves to such glorious aims.
I'm like really like, hey, I'm like straight up just hanging on every single word she's saying.
System space all clear today. Great weather for flying.
Oh my god, stop it. Literally stop it. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I can't handle that actually. No, oh no, no, no. Like, how come they would do that? Why would they do that? Oh my god. Why am I crying?
We're engaging the main Borisan fleet this time. Don't get too excited.
Oh.
Huh? Sounds like maternity leave knocked the wind out of your sails. Feeling rusty?
Oh, and like, do you hear how there's so much like spark in like Yukong's voice from when she was younger?
Oh, shut it. I think you're just excited because you haven't flown with me for so long. Did you miss me?
Of course I missed you. The galaxy felt smaller without you in my cockpit. Say, Sai, really didn't think you'd come back. Do you really like flying star skiffs that much?
You bet. Sure, it's exhausting, dangerous, low paid. Plus, you only get back to the Luofu a few times a year.
That must be so difficult after just having a child too.
But given the choice, I'd always pick this.
And that's why I think they should give Sai the choice. I mean, not Sai. That's why they should give Qingni the choice. Because you guys had that choice. I don't know.
I guess I already touched the sky.
The mind is mysterious. I've lived for more than 200 years. Forgotten nearly every conversation I've ever had.
This music.
I still remember us shooting the breeze that day.
Oh no.
It's crystal clear.
It's that fateful day.
It was the last time I spoke to Sai.
No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
Sai.
No.
Hold on, Sai. Sai, open your eyes.
No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
Thank you.
No, 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 no. I need a tissue.
Go. I've had a good life.
Stop it. Literally, stop it right now.
Please. Don't let Qingni walk the same path. Don't let her become a fighter pilot.
Oh no. Oh god.
She's your daughter. You'll be able to tell her yourself, do you hear? The rescue's almost here. Stay with me. Qingni is waiting for you.
Oh my god.
She lost Bong Yen. She can't afford to lose you too. Wake up. Sai. Sai. When I climbed out of the burning carcass
Stop
of
it,
the
stop it,
Star
stop it.
Scout, I looked up into a clear sky. Pure, and seemingly unadorned by the atmosphere that arced far above us.
No.
It was the most beautiful sky I had ever seen. All I could feel was unbearable pain. I sunk to the ground and gazed up helplessly. In my dream, that was the day I died.
Oh my god.
Mom, this is the first time I've heard you talk about this. But I'm not a little girl anymore. The road of a fighter pilot is a cruel one. I know that now.
Sorry, I'm just like I'm just like kind of zoning out, trying to regain myself.
But I won't hide from it. I'm not afraid to walk the same road as her.
Qingni.
If my sacrifice can bring happiness to the citizens of the Xianzhou, then I'm ready for it.
Qingni, you're so cool and brave and strong. To like hear about that and like, yeah, to just directly hear about all this and not be scared. To not think, to think about how that happened and how someone could easily hear that story and think, wow, I really hope that that never happens to me. I hope I'm gonna do everything I can to make sure that I don't get put in that position, that people I love don't get put in that position. But she's thinking about how, you know, she hopes that doesn't happen, but if it did happen, she feels like her sacrifice, the sacrifice that she'd be making would be worth it to her, because that's just the kind of person that she is. It really matters to her to, you know, because she's like Yukong, she's like Sai. She'd rather go out and fight the people threatening their happiness rather than sit around and do nothing. That's the type of person she is.
You are so very similar to Tsai.
Yep.
The more outstanding you became over the years, the more fearful I turned. I've known for a long time you were ready.
Yeah.
But I was not.
Yeah. And then, obviously, of course, just having to still deal with the promise that she made to Sai as well.
You know, cruelty has never claimed victory. Me, Sai, your father Guangyan. We were prepared for the worst when we enlisted.
Sorry, it's just so beautiful.
Do you know how we won that war? The war that took away Sai and the lives of hundreds of thousands of fighters.
The Rainbow Arbiter's divine arrow.
Yeah.
Yes. The mighty blessing of the Rainbow Arbiter annihilated all abominations in a single strike. We had to pay with the blood of hundreds of thousands of soldiers just to halt their advance.
It's terrible.
If crushing our enemies was as easy as breathing for the Rainbow Arbiter, then what purpose did our sacrifices serve?
What an interesting thing to think about. Yeah, because of course you'd think that way. You'd think, why did so many of us have to sacrifice when for the Rainbow Arbiter was just like basically a snap of his fingers and it destroyed the enemy?
Under the might of an eon, the sacrifices of ordinary creatures are but a joke.
What a terrible feeling.
They mean nothing.
Mom.
Yeah, that's a terrible thing to think.
But I never should have allowed my fears to compel me to make decisions for another person.
Yeah.
Even if that person is my daughter.
Yeah. And that's so true, because, like, I think it's definitely easy for a lot of parents to forget sometimes that even though, you know, that person is your child, at the end of the day, they still are just another person, you know? They're another person. Would you want someone to be making those decisions on behalf of you, you know?
I brazenly interfered with your choices. I am sorry. Then That is my failure as a mother.
Oh, this is such a special moment. I just can't believe Welt and I are just like standing on the sidelines watching this.
Mom,
Oh.
you don't need to apologize.
Oh, this is one of the best moments.
You don't need to.
I'll take you to fill in the paperwork tomorrow. You'll start as ground crew, just like Tsai and I did.
I just have like one single teardrop running.
Believe that one day you'll make an outstanding fighter pilot.
Huh? Really?
Oh my god.
Thank you, Mom. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I cry so easily. This is so terrible.
I was afraid of you following in my footsteps. And more afraid of you taking after Tsai. If this is your choice, then I'm willing to support you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even if you live to regret it.
It's her choice to make decisions that she could possibly regret. That's so true.
Mom, I have one last request.
What is it?
Tell me.
Sorry, this just makes me love Yukong so much more.
I want to fly with you.
Oh my
at least
god.
once.
The tears are fully back. Okay. I need to blow my nose so bad.
I'm afraid I can't. I won't be flying anymore.
What? Why?
Because I already touched the sky.
Isn't that the name of this mission? Those who have already touched the sky or something like that? Oh my god. For I have touched the sky.
Some people may try to blend in.
Can Qingni visit the ship too, please? Oh my god, that was beautiful. Oh my god. Crying. I'm just covered in teardrops. Okay, I need to pause to like blow my nose and stuff. 1 second. Okay, I've come down a bit more. Okay, let's just hear what they have to say. Qingni stands beside her mother and quietly gazes at the place that fills her with so much passion. Oh my gosh. Yukong gazes quietly at the place that once filled her with so much passion and cost her everything. Let's not disturb them. Oh my god. You guys. Oh my god. No, we're calm now. We're calm now and it's fine. we're fine and calm now, everyone. Okay. So we have to talk about this mission a bit. To start, okay, first of all, I did not expect to cry so much. Okay, let's start there. Two, like, yeah, I don't even know if I cried this much during Natasha's mission, which I feel like I cried a lot in that one. But I don't know, it was just so special. Just the way that they told that story, just it just, I don't know, it just, maybe I need another minute to calm down. I think that mission did a really good job of like connecting us with these characters, which was so surprising because like we just met Qingni right there for the first time, and like we are currently at a point where we still barely knew Yukong. Like we'd like spoke to her a little bit before, so to make us like feel that much for her and like, I don't know, get so deeply involved into their mother-daughter relationship was I think they did a really good job writing that. And I don't know, I think it's I think it was such a perfect ending, you know? I think it was such a perfect ending to make her accept Qingni's wants and wishes, because I think she knows deep down that even though Sai didn't want her daughter to become a fighter pilot, I think she knows too that Sai would have given in and let her become one by now, you know, like as her friend who, you know, who knew what she was thinking without even having to speak. I'm sure her more than anyone would know what she would really want for her daughter. And yeah, I think it's really special. Oh, it's you guys again. Hey. I don't know. I just think they did a great job with that. And I really enjoyed this mission. Gosh, I was wanting to maybe do like an adventure mission after this or something, but I don't know if I can emotionally handle it today. Maybe. Should I try to do one still? Should I try? I don't know. Maybe I'll save it for another time. Or, my list of missions is so long though. Oh. Okay. Let me compose myself for a bit and then look at my list of missions and see if there's one that doesn't seem too long, that like might be something short and sweet for us to take care of for today, and then we can move on. Oh, but that was just such a beautiful mission. I don't know why I cried so much. I wish I was better at I wish I could be better at explaining my feelings about this, but yeah, Yukong and Qingni are always gonna have a special place in my heart now, and every time I see them, I'm gonna be like, my family. But yeah, let's actually go to the Astral Express and see if Yukong is there, because that'd be really fun. I'd be very happy to see that. Oh, she's here. Where's Pom Pom? I don't know. Anyway, Yukong's here.
Since assuming the role of Helm Master, it's rare that I have the chance to gaze upon the stars like this.
Yeah, I can only imagine.
It should be a view I tire of seeing, but it always leaves me in awe. The heavens really are boundless.
What do you think of this place?
Thank you. I like it. It's a shame. The stars no longer belong to me. Perhaps one day I shall feel their embrace once again. But it will undoubtedly be the day of my last flight.
That's kind of a dark a dark thing to say. I wonder is she implying there that she might only ever go into space again, like as a pilot, if she were to be defending the Luofu as she did back in the war? I don't know. Maybe that's what she's meaning, or maybe she's meaning like, yeah, I don't know. Or maybe she's so staunchly doesn't want to go back that she'd only do on her deathbed. I don't know. Well, you can come and look whenever you like.
I will. Thank you for your invitation. I can't help but say that after arriving on the Express, I'm a little envious of your way of life. You are able to enjoy the vastness of the universe with reliable companions by your side.
Yeah, we really are on a special little journey here, aren't we?
I hope you all cherish one another.
Thank you. Trust me, March, Danheng, Himiko, Welt, Pom Pom, those are my ride or dies. Like, for real. Ugh. Wow, I can't believe she's here. Yukong's at my house! Ah, how exciting. Okay, sorry. Let's read the guest book. Oh, pretty. The dream of soaring through the skies is to me perhaps long past, but seeing how you all continue to sail among the wondrous stars with pride leaves me feeling deeply gratified. When you fly against the wind, please always remember that there are those silently giving their blessings to you in your wake. Oh, what a sentimental thing to say. Thank you. Thank you, Yukong. What a lovely guest book entry. Ugh. We need more women like you on this ship. No, actually, like, literally, where's Himiko? Like, I feel like you guys would hit it off. I think you guys would be friends. I don't know. You both have that sense of adventure in you, but, like, also some responsibility. I don't know. Okay. Let me see if I'm interested in doing another mission today, and I'll be right back. Okay. Yeah, I was looking over the list of available missions, adventure missions we could possibly do today, and I don't think I can handle anything else today. I don't think I can handle anything else today, but I do see that we have 10 passes available for the regular banner, so I thought let's do a 10 pull on the regular banner, maybe to close out the day. Let's see. Maybe we'll get something cool. What do we got here? What do you got for me, Pom Pom? Ooh! Is this, Sushong's, personal light cone? I need to see about that. Anything else? Oh! One for Arlon too. I don't have Arlon, but cool. Okay, awesome. Wait, let me see my Sushang. So I want to level up more because I really. Oh yeah, because she currently uses this one. So I wonder what's this one like instead. Which one is mostly used for her? Where does it say? There's a place where you can see what other people use. Right, light cone. Okay, most people do use the one that I just got. Cool, then... Well, we should switch it. I mean, I don't... Well, okay, I'm probably not going to switch it right away. Or maybe I should. Because I just don't have enough material to build it right now. But I'll switch it so that I know that I want to use it. It's not like I play with... Oh my god, I never knew you could do this. I didn't know you could turn it. Whoa. You learn something new every day. But... Yeah, what does this do? So, for each time the wearer hits the same target, damage dealt increases by 8%, stacking up to 5 times. This effect will be dispelled when the wearer changes targets. I think that's cool. I really like Sushong, and I want to play with her more. Yeah, okay. Well, that's exciting. I didn't get anything else. Yeah, okay. Good to know. Well, that was a fun, a bright ending to this. Honestly, I don't know what I want us to do next time. Like, because I know basically my goal, like the order that I want to do things right now is I want to finish up more of the standing adventure missions I have, and this is the Kafka companion mission. So like literally I want to do all of these, and yeah, I want to do all of these missions, and then I still wanted to do this one from Xianzhou with Love, because I saw it takes us back to her to space station. I love getting to visit back there, so I really want to do that one as well. Those are the things that I would like to do before we do anything else. I would love to make it as little amount of videos as possible, though, because I don't know, because, you know, I'm usually only able to get, at most, like 2, maybe 3 videos out a week. Sometimes, usually only 1 video a week. So I don't want to have to, you know, make us wait, like, freaking 1, 2, 3, 4, you know, like, a month or so to get through all of this. So I'm gonna try to, like, maybe do, like, at some point we're gonna do Kafka's mission, and then maybe I'm gonna try to double up some of these adventure missions together. Like, if I could get 2 or even 3 adventure missions into one video, that'd be amazing. Like, yeah, I don't know how to do it, but this one looks really interesting. I don't really know much about the other ones, but like this one seemed really interesting to me. And yeah, and then obviously the one on her to space station was really interesting to me as well. So I want to get those done, like, out of the way, so that you guys don't have to wait like a month to see more of the main story. But yeah, that's sort of the goal. Next time we're gonna probably be doing more adventure missions, I guess. Yeah, and, you know, I should say in my videos, because I sometimes forget to say these things in my videos, but now that I'm more caught up with the Xianzhou Lafu stuff, there's definitely some more things I'm gonna want to do, like, reactions to. now that I'm caught up more. Like I think I'm about ready to get into looking at character trailers for the first time. I've never seen like any of these characters' trailers before, and I would like to, so I'm probably gonna make a video for that. And yeah, I'd like to see really any other important, relevant or cool, official like Honkai Star Rail YouTube channel like videos that are non-spoiler at this point that you guys think would be interesting to see, like any cool like trailers or animated shorts, like things like that. I'd be really interested to see if you have any suggestions or even have like a playlist to suggest to me, please let me know. Cause yeah, now that we're getting to the end of our main mission here on the Lawfu, I'm ready to start looking at some more of that stuff. Anyway, it's been a really fun time. And yeah, Yukong means even more to me now than she did before. They need to stop giving women with like this teal hair color like really emotional stories, really emotional like companion missions. Like, hello? I just realized like her and Natasha have like the same hair color and both of their missions made me cry, so that's a little bit suspicious. Now anytime I see a character with that hair color, I'm gonna be pretty wary of their companion mission. But with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed going through the story. And I hope you have a great rest of your day wherever you are in the world. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.